Welcome to the April Sings a Lot podcast. My name is April, and as you might imagine, I sing a lot. In this episode, I'm sharing an excerpt from a live event where I use Singalong Switch, a combination of singing with emotional freedom technique, sometimes called tapping. If you're new to tapping or you would like a refresher on the meridian points that we use to tap on, head over to aprilsingsalot.com for a helpful visual. Let's get to the episode. The theme of today's live event is self-acceptance, and specifically self-acceptance as it relates to helping us accept others. And so I'd love to know a word or a phrase that you think of as a barrier. Like if you were to describe what is a barrier to self-acceptance for you, or a barrier to accepting maybe a difficult person in your life. And then we can use those phrases specifically as we're singing and tapping around promoting more self-acceptance in our lives. I'm just going to pull up some that I've already prepared, and again, any feedback or words or phrases that you put in the comments are going to be helpful for us to tailor this meditation so that it can give us the biggest benefit. I think we all can appreciate that words are so important. And so the more specific we can be, then the more significant these meditations will be. So you say, I have a block charging the correct money for my services. Not sure if this is suitable for here. Absolutely it is. Absolutely it is. And I applaud you for sharing that, because it's something that it's tough to sometimes admit to both ourselves and others, that it's a struggle. And I think it definitely ties into self-worth. I'm not familiar with what your services are, but I know I can vouch in my own life that because sometimes the things that we offer are things that come easily to us, then it feels wrong to charge well for them because, but that was easy for me. Even though it's not easy for everyone, and so it's valuable and something that we should charge well for. So the phrases that we'll use right now are, I am loved and I am worthy. Help me know and own my power. I am grateful for the journey. Bring this bud to glorious flower. Grant me wisdom, grant me courage for the facing of this hour. All right, so again, each of these phrases I will sing twice, and I invite you to sing along and then tap as I tap. So the combination of the singing is going to raise our vibrational energy, and the tapping is going to help us to flush out any stuck energy. And hopefully this will seep into our souls and help us to truly love and accept both ourselves and in turn others. Okay, here we go. I am loved and I am worthy. I am loved and I am worthy. Help me know and own my power. Help me know and own my power. I am grateful for the journey. I am grateful for the journey. Bring this bud to glorious flower. Bring this bud to glorious flower. Grant me wisdom, grant me courage. Grant me wisdom, grant me courage for the facing of this hour. sing of this hour. Grant me wisdom, grant me courage. Grant me wisdom, grant me courage. For the facing of this hour. For the facing of this hour. Ooh. All right. You've shared about a block about charging what you're worth, or like charging appropriately for the services you provide. And so that one that we just chose, about knowing and owning your power, and then that bring the bud to glorious flower. I feel like I know I'm guilty of thinking like, because I have this problem today, then that means it's going to be something that I'm always struggling with, or like this is my destiny to have this struggle. And that phrase about I'm just a bud and I'm working towards being a flower represents hope for me, that there is growth and change and expansion in my future, and I am moving toward that. So I hope that those visuals, that imagery is helpful for you. Self-acceptance can somehow seem selfish. I absolutely can relate to that. I think that's why I tie this so much to also accepting others. So I feel like that's my own maybe insecurities or programming that's coming out when I describe these, as like that if we were working on self-acceptance only for self-acceptance sake, somehow that would be selfish. But if we're working on self-acceptance so that we can better love and accept others, then I guess that's the workaround that I use in my head to help me feel not guilty about working on it. Maybe that makes sense to you as well. I definitely know that the words that I say to myself, be they negative or positive, are also the judgments and phrases that I use around other people, or toward other people. I may not say them out loud, but I will definitely be thinking them. And then that in turn affects how I treat them. So the more I can let go of judgment in my own life, then the less I have for other people as well. We do get caught in our stories about who we are, and it's hard to remember that we can stop telling that story and become a different flower. Yes, I mean, I will just say, we teach what we most need to learn, and I am here because I am on this journey as well. And these resources that I'm creating, these singing and tapping meditations, are absolutely because they are things that I use in my own daily practice to help with the struggles that I have. The way we treat ourselves directly reflects the way we treat others. And so if, for instance, I struggle with judgment, if I am super judgmental of myself, I am also then going to be very judgmental of others. But if I am loving and accepting of myself, faults and all, then I'm going to be more loving and accepting of others. And so that's the workaround that I use in my own life to help me not feel guilty about working on self-acceptance, because it is absolutely helping me to be a better person in my relationships with others as well. All right, so I'm going to pull up one about specifically that. And it just started raining. I'm sitting on our back porch, so I'm not sure how much background noise y'all are able to hear, but we've got some birds chirping, and then it just started with a beautiful light rain. So I hope Hope y'all are enjoying that if you can hear it. I find my success accepting others and myself. So I created this phrase specifically because, as I mentioned, I struggle with judgment, specifically of myself and then in turn other people. And I constantly am looking for resources on helping myself with that. And I found a meditation that used the phrase, I find my success without judging others or myself. And I thought, I don't really want to use the word judgment in a meditation about letting go of judgment. I just felt like that was like reinforcing the very thing that I was trying to let go of. And so I thought, what is the opposite of judgment? Acceptance. And so I changed the phrase to, I find my success accepting others and myself. All right? So we're going to sing that phrase and tap. Okay. I find my success. I find my success accepting others and myself. Accepting others and myself. I find my success. I find my success accepting others and myself. Accepting others and myself. I find my success. I find my success accepting others and myself. Accepting others and myself. I find my success. I find my success accepting others and myself. Accepting others and myself. Thank you again for being here. Our last meditation that we're going to do is the phrase, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. So we're going to sing and tap on the phrase, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. All right. I deeply and completely love and accept myself. 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 All right, y'all. This has been lovely. Thank you so much for spending this time, both with me and with each other. This episode was an excerpt from a live event. If you want to book a session, join the waitlist, or see a visual of the tapping points, head over to aprilsingsalot.com. I'll see you there.